trapped in my own body, a day living with panic disorder. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hey, I'm Zachy, and today we're diving into a really personal, very real topic, living with panic disorder. But before you brace yourself for some kind of overly clinical or dramatic breakdown, don't worry, this isn't that. Today, I'm taking you inside what it actually feels like to live through a day with panic disorder. No sugarcoating, no exaggerating. Just honest, real-life moments. The good, the exhausting, the unexpected. Because for a lot of us, this is just life. Let's start at the very beginning. The moment I wake up, my alarm buzzes like it always does. And I usually hit snooze a couple times like I'm negotiating with the universe for 5 more minutes apiece. But before I'm even fully awake, my brain's already racing. It's like there's a little storm brewing before my feet even touch the floor. My chest might feel tight, like someone sitting on it. My heart rate's already weird, and I start scanning my body like, is this anxiety? Or is something actually wrong? That hyper-awareness kicks in fast. It's a lot to deal with before brushing your teeth. Over time, I build up a kind of mental first aid kit for mornings like this. I splash cold water on my face. I do a couple of slow, deep breaths, not the fake ones, but the ones where you can actually feel your shoulders relax a little. I stretch, I move, I let my body know that it's okay. Sometimes I'll literally say to myself, you're safe. This is just anxiety. You felt this before and you survived. And you know what? That voice helps. It's not about pretending everything's fine. It's about giving my nervous system a chance to catch up with reality. When I settle into work mode, it's a mixed bag. I'll be answering emails, editing a video, or writing a script like this one. And then out of nowhere, boom, I feel this wave. It's like the floor drops out beneath me, but no one else sees it. My heart starts hammering, my chest tightens, and my brain just floods with panic. No reason, no warning, just this overwhelming sense that something's horribly wrong, even when I know it isn't. And that's the worst part. Knowing it's irrational, but still feeling like your body's in full survival mode. In those moments, I've trained myself to pause. I step away. I go outside, even if it's just to stand on the porch, and breathe real air for a minute. Sometimes I just look at a tree or feel the ground beneath my feet. Anything that reminds me that I'm actually here and not stuck in my head. I use grounding techniques like naming things I can see or touch, and they really help. Panic tells you that you're in danger when you're not. So I remind myself this is a false alarm. I don't have to run. I don't have to fix anything. I just have to ride it out. And it always passes, even when it feels like it won't. Now, let's talk about the social stuff. Hanging out with people can either be the thing that lifts me up or the thing that completely drains me. Some days I'm totally fine. I feel confident, connected, and present. But other days, just the thought of making small talk over coffee makes my chest tighten. I'll start thinking, what if I panic at the table? What if I need to leave suddenly? What if they notice I'm not okay? It's a spiral, and it hits before I even leave the house. So sometimes I cancel. I say no, and I've had to make peace with that. But here's the thing. When I do go out, when I push past that initial dread, I usually surprise myself. I laugh. I connect. I remember what it feels like to be in the world, and it reminds me that I'm more than my panic. That said, if I need to stay home, that's okay too. Panic disorder isn't something I beat every day. It's something I live with, manage, and respect. Learning to set boundaries and not guilt myself for needing rest has been one of the hardest lessons, but one of the most important. Evenings are a bit of a toss-up. Sometimes they're peaceful. Me curled up on the couch, watching a comfort show with some tea in hand, feeling okay. Other times, that quiet is when the thoughts get loud. My mind replays every awkward moment from the day. Was that heart flutter normal? Did I look weird when I left early? Even when nothing happened, I worry that something could have happened. And that's the exhausting part. How much energy goes into trying to anticipate danger that isn't even there? So I've created a wind-down ritual that helps me soften the edges of the day. I dim the lights, put on some calm music, and usually journal. Not anything profound, just writing out what happened, how I felt, and maybe one thing I'm proud of. I might write. Felt anxious in the afternoon, but I didn't run. Took a walk. Made it through. Even tiny wins count. Sometimes I meditate or just sit in silence with a warm drink. The goal isn't to eliminate anxiety. The goal is to create space for safety, comfort, and presence, even if panic's still knocking at the door. So yeah, this is what a day in the life with panic disorder looks like for me. It's not always dramatic. It's not always visible, but it's always there. And if you're someone who lives with it too, I want you to know you are absolutely not alone. Panic doesn't define you. It's not your fault. And you're not weak or broken for feeling this way. You're just navigating life with a nervous system that needs a little extra care. And that's okay. Really it is. You can still love deeply, laugh loudly, show up fully, and build a life that feels like yours, even with panic riding shotgun. If you connected with anything I shared in this video, it would mean the world if you subscribe to the channel. This space is for real conversations like this, about mental health, healing, growth, and showing up authentically even when things feel messy. Leave a comment and tell me about your day. What helps you cope? What do you wish more people understood about anxiety or panic? I read every message and love hearing your stories. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Be gentle with yourself. Be kind to your mind. And I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the community here at Zaka Pratt. Peace and love.